Next up tonight, case number 3. Bowman Jumbo. Bowman Draft Jumbo. Finish off this video. M&M's. Love M&M's. I want to watch some playoff football tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. What are they, 1 and 4?
Huh?
The games are at 1 and 4?
Yeah, 1 and 4. Yep. Quick Donruss case in the morning. And then football. Grant Little orange paper. And Simeon Woods Richardson blue. Winner, winner. JLH. Oh, 130 and 5, is it really? That sounds right. What's JLH? Oh, Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yeah, she is, babe. Mark Vientos. That's more my type. I don't really like blondes.
No, I'm the same way generally.
Yeah. I mean, you know, some exceptions.
I'm sort of a take what you can get kind of guy.
I'm trying to think if I ever had a blonde girlfriend in my life. I had one blonde girlfriend in high school. That's it. And it was like I instantly didn't like her after like a month. I was like, nah. Ethan Hankins. Tyler Frank. T-Wizzle. I've had a redhead girlfriend in high school. I ran the gamut or whatever this phrase is. Brunette, blonde, and redhead in high school. And then there was actually Trinity was blonde. But that was not really a girlfriend. Sadly. Armentero's purple paper. Cole Roederer. And zero chance of that. I don't remember ever. We went to the same high school. I don't remember talking to her one time in all of high school. Cole Roederer. AJ. Kyle Isabel. My main type is the captain of the Korea curling team. If I had to sum up my type in one woman. Brian knows. What a woman. Oh my God, she's the best. Cal Mitchell, purple paper. And another Chris Bubich, and it's blue. T-Dog. Red Raider. Every once in a while, Red Raider.
Yeah. You gotta give him that one.
The Olympics channel? I don't think so.
You might. I don't know if I got it. I've seen it. That was on PlayStation View when I...
Corbin Martin. It really was those glasses, though, Brian. She had that bossy... There's just something awesome, like, bossy look. We wouldn't last 2 minutes. She bosses around. Feel like morons. And then we come crawling back for more bossing. Sean Weimer, gold paper. Joe Gray, base auto. Davis, Joe Gray, he does exist, see?
They do exist.
Oh, UCCF, I watched 2 more episodes of Boston Legal just because I want to torture myself. Josh Stowers. It's the worst show of all time. So far, through 3 episodes of the first season, I've decided it's the worst television show ever created. Alec Baum, blue. Freaking Denny Crane's son shows up. Donnie Crane. Let me tell you. Oh my God. Denny Crane, played by, you know, Shatner. I actually sent this to my brother and I was like, tell me if you think I'm making this up, this of what happened on this episode, or if this is real. If I told you Denny Crane was in his office, his law office, like, you know, his office in the law, River Canning. Oops, almost gave it away. Hold on. Photograph of Grayson Rodriguez on the board now. He's in his office, and he has a doctor injecting Botox into his eye, above his eyebrow. I know, that sounds ridiculous. No way, that's real. That's not the half of it. Blake Rivera, green. The doctor, the young, timid doctor, is trying to inject the thing. And the other senior partner comes in and tells him some, like, you know, some news that's distressing. I can't remember. Something about a case. And Shatner goes, "Whoa!" You know, it does something like it pisses him off or whatever. The needle breaks off in his face. You know, it's sticking out of his eye. The young timid doctor says, "Oh, here, let me help you get that out of there. The needle's still in there, whatever." And all of a sudden, old Denny Crane is like, "No, don't touch me. I shouldn't have had, like, something about, like, I want a real doctor in here. You're blah, blah, blah. So, you think, you know, there's no way that happened. That happened. And you think, okay, that would never happen. It's ridiculous. Later on, they're in a board meeting, you know, or I don't know, like a meeting with clients or whatever. Old Denny Crane walks in, still with the needle in his eye. Sits through a whole meeting and like is talking and doing all this stuff in the meeting with the needle and still in his eye. What is this thing? Oh, those are super rare. Alec Baum Gold Draft Night. I think that's the second?
It's the first live one.
Yeah, we hit a redemption. Card's pretty sweet. Oh, Baum looks like a good kid. Little German. Sweet one. I've only hit 2 of those ever. So then his son shows up. Donnie Crane. Or you're told it's his son. It's Freddie Prinze Jr. Looks nothing like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And old Donnie Crane, you see he's representing the other side of a case of a...
classic.
Yeah, of a... one of those environmental cases where some... I don't know how to... Some doesn't care about the environment guy, which was played by Hank on... Hank? On Breaking Bad? Is his name Hank?
There is a Hank.
The guy...
Norris? His brother-in-law?
Yeah. So it's him, and he's like, I want to get this mall made. I don't care about this and that. And I'm like, well, there's an environmental protection thing because there's wild salmon in the river where you're trying to build this thing. So, Danny Crane's son, Donnie, he's arguing that, like, you got to protect the wild salmon. Griffin Roberts, Space Auto. Yeah, spoiler alert, I'm giving away the entire 3rd episode of the 1st season. So there's a scene where, because Denny Crane's thing is like, he just says Denny Crane for some reason. He goes, Denny Crane. Like after he's done giving a speech or talking to somebody about anything or going to the bathroom or taking out the trash. So there's several scenes actually in this episode where Donnie and Denny are just saying Denny Crane, Donnie Crane back to each other.
Forth.
For like,
Yikes.
like 20 times. Not exaggerating. Durbin Feltman. So dumb. I don't understand how you guys watch shows like that. It must have gotten way better.
It's like Aesop in his prime.
What's that mean?
Aesop wrote fables.
Yeah. What?
I assume
like
he's still just talking about the writing. Like
oh, the writing
of the show.
Mike Sharwin. No, I think he's talking about me. Tristan Cassis, Space Auto. There are some very good-looking girls on that show, though. That's part of the reason that the only reason anyone would watch it. I will say that Bryce Turing. There was a pretty good storyline with James Spader. He like helps his ex-girlfriend to try to kill him, get out of the mental institution, and then like later that week she gets hired by like an opposing firm because that's normal.
Yeah.
And then she's assigned to a case that just so happens to be against James Spader. But she's like all stalking him and stuff. It's kind of good. James Spader's good. I always liked him.
Yeah, he seems like a real weirdo.
Yeah.
Which is fine for it, you know.
I was reading about him and he has these quotes like he's never watched a movie that he ever made.
He was in?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be hard, don't you think?
I
Like,
could see it.
going back and like watching these breaks.
No. Yeah, never. Yeah, I could totally see that. Except for when you're filming all those scenes and stuff, you don't know
want
like
to see how it's coming together.
yeah, what does it really look like all in the end or whatever? And Cole Roeder. We've had him before.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember who has old Cole Roeder, and I'm too lazy to scroll up my dumb spreadsheet. Don't look now, but we're at the halfway point after this box. All downhill from here, Omni.
Flying by.
Draft rules. Everything about draft rules except for the base and the sorting time and
10
shipping.
million cards a box.
When can we just have everything be like Bowman Chrome? Come on, we're ready now. Or at least with the paper. If it was just this size pack without the paper, it'd be great.
And maybe half the chrome.
Half the Chrome, yeah. They should do that, because then Chromes would be more valuable again. It would be like, kind of like Prism Silvers or something, I don't know.
Like, especially since they don't make hobby for other, you know, like...
Matt Manning Blue.
There's not some, like, cheaper version, so...
Jeremy Ironman on the board. Who's got Ironman? I should scroll up a little bit. Oh, that's Brian's guy. You're on the board, Brian. Jordan Adams orange. Yeah, sorry. No hitless pack. Leody Taveras. Weird, we got 3 applications in the last 30 minutes. Must have been my Boston legal stories. Anyway, I've only watched episodes 1, 2, and 3, so I promise I'll watch 4 and give you guys a full rundown next on Sunday. I know, I kind of left you hanging there. Tyler Frank blue. Jordan Adams, class of 18. Mod Squad. 100 more to go. I heard in the later seasons UCCF that it's like just James Spader. That's it. No one else is even on the show. Yeah, it's on Hulu. I was told that you couldn't find it anywhere, and then I looked on Hulu and it was just right there. Delgado to 402. Oh, Shatner sticks it out to the end. All right, we are officially halfway. 2.5 cases in. I heard Atlanta's really good. It just looks too heavy.
Yeah, I don't think you'd like it.
No.
It doesn't seem like your stuff.
Although I love the wire, and that was as heavy as it gets, but...
Yeah, this is like... Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I can't read you. I got no idea.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Solak blue paper. And Casey Mize. Oh, sparkles. Casey Mize sparkles. Pretty good. T-Wizzle. 2 sparkle autographs for T-Wiz. Jameson Hannah. Paul George with 20 at the half almost. Hunter Green Green. And Jackson Kowar base auto. Also T-Wizzle. You. Monte Harrison, blue. Bobby Bradley. Gray and Thomas. By the way, if we do hit any dual things, it's going to go upper left, you know, up left, top left. There's not a random on this because it was drafted players. Just like we do with drafted teams. Purchased spots, like team, buy your team or buy your player. We do randoms. But we already ran a random to get our things, so Sixto Sanchez, blue paper. Uh-oh, Brian. Jeremy Ironman refractor now. He's heating up. Just need a couple golds and a couple blues and super refractor and a couple reds. Maybe an orange. There's a red. Jorge Guzman red. He must be other. There's another red, or red for the other color spot. Who got the other color spot? Other prospect chrome color. Oh, friggin' Tim.
I was wondering where that went in the draft.
It went.
I was curious where it would go.
Well, it was ranked. I don't know where it went. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know. I think 10, but I'm not sure.
10?
Wait, no, that can't be right.
That seems high.
I don't know. Third box breaks. $21. Turang blue paper. And a Cody Clemens refractor. How many Cody Clemens is that now? So the bird box thing is that if you see the monster, then you die or it gets you or whatever. That's the whole thing. So Sandra Bullock's just doing stuff without with a blindfold on. I haven't seen it. I just keep seeing memes and stuff. Did you watch that?
No.
I do like Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird though, because usually I can get a sense if people are like just straight up making fun of it, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I can't
Like it's
really
become
tell.
a joke of itself. Shane McClanahan. It's killing everyone. Alright, no spoilers. Some of us haven't seen it. Joe Gray, purple paper. He still exists. And Tristan Cassis. Sixto Sanchez, purple. Oh, that card's all scratched up, that Brady Singer. I mean, if it happened, it was like, hey, you gotta wear a blindfold, otherwise you're gonna die. I'd be like, okay, let's wear a blindfold. Chris Paddock, so I guess I'm wearing a blindfold then. That's my new life. It's not really that bad. Like, So wait, if I have the blindfold on, then I don't die? They don't, like, still...
Yeah.
Something still doesn't get me?
Well, lots of things can kill you if you can't see.
Yeah, I guess.
You think you wouldn't get robbed blind?
But everybody's blind.
Well, I don't know.
Chipotle rules. Donis Medina, I had it a couple hours ago. And Tyler Frank Orange. Jeez.
You have a sparkle of him?
Yeah, what is the Tyler Frank spot? That's T-Wizzle again. Sparkled Tyler Frank and an orange Tyler Frank. T-Wizzle's new rainbow. Start. Yeah, I'm not reading a book. Not gonna do it. Griffin Canning. You know what I read last night, though? That was really good. It wasn't a book, but... Not really good, but...
Cracked magazine?
Huh?
A cracked magazine?
Yeah. No, I hadn't heard about that guy that played for the Celtics.
Len Bias?
No. No, he's still alive. He's like...
Chris Herron?
No.
Anyway, what's the story? Maybe.
Well, he was just... He, like, one day had, like, a breakdown and, like, quit basketball and... And no one really knew why, and he was, like, seeing things and just, like, completely lost it. It was mostly... I was reading a story about how Danny Ainge and Doc Rivers at the time were, like... He's just saying how good they were to him, like, just try to get him better and his teammates and stuff. But
Antoine Walker? Did he
No.
have a breakdown?
No, he was not a star player.
Yeah.
He's in the league for like 14 years. Jason Schroeder, blue paper. But he basically got Lucan Baker.
It might be a new one.
A little German. He was basically there was an incident when he was a kid that like he just didn't talk about and caused him all these problems, and so he had PTSD, and he's done a lot of like therapy and stuff, and not like ashamed of it at all, so he's just talking about all of it and everything. And I was like, he's doing a lot better now, you know, trying to help people or whatever, but it was pretty good. It was just weird to hear from like the story of that happened to him when he was little.
Yeah.
And he still became like a professional basketball player. And like a good one, like played for a long time in the league. Can't remember his name. I want to say he was on the Cavs too. Like LeBron Cavs. First time LeBron was there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kevin Jackson, blue paper. Oh my God, Brian. Another Ironman refractor. Holy crap.
Are those all this case?
I don't know. Yeah, were they all this case? Yeah, they were. 3 Ironmans in this case. Freebirds is good too. It was on the Players Tribune, you know, one of those things.
Right.
Caden Griner. It's not Brian Scalabrine. Oh, I had his name for a second. It's gone now. Matt Sauer. Started with a T, I think. He was on Chris... Is that what you said, Chris Herron?
That's what I said. He was a drug addict, though. That's not... He was earlier than that. It wouldn't have been him.
He was on... I don't think so. I think it was Chris Herron. He was on the Celtics with...
Pierce and
yeah, you know, the crazy point guard.
Rondo?
Yeah, Rondo. Griffin Canning. Conine. Griffin Canning. Who's Griffin Canning?
Griffin Canning is the Cardinals guy?
T-Wizzle, yeah.
That's Griffin Roberts. Griffin Canning is definitely somebody.
Yeah, he's definitely somebody. Drew Ellis blue paper. Last box of case 3. No, it wasn't Birdman. Keon Dueling, that's it. Doesn't start with a T at all. Anyway. It's just impressive to read that he could, like, say all the stuff that happened to him because it was really bad. Oh, yeah, the Angels pitcher. Wasn't Keon Dueling on the Cavs teams with LeBron? Am I thinking of someone else?
He might have been.
Yeah, I mean, if you're disturbed by things, I wouldn't read that. It's a little hard to read, but... He was at, like, the lowest, like, really bad. Like, seeing things and telling people. Griffin Roberts. UCCF. The lottery pick? Yeah. Oh, he went to Mizzou? Another Cardinal for your collection. UCCF. Yeah, you're not supposed to see things. Usually a bad sign. Magic. I wonder who I'm thinking of that played with LeBron. Calvin Coker. And Jordan Adams. Wow, Gold Wave Jordan Adams.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, that is good. Wait, is that Mod Squad? I gotta look. I sorted the thing and didn't put...
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta redo that.
It was like a top 10 pick.
Hold on, I gotta redo this really quick. Well, I haven't been saying any of the wrong names, so I guess I had it right. What the... Yeah, Mod Squad. That's a nice one.
That's another one that's got really good color.
5th pick. In our thing. Keibert Ruiz Sparkles. Do-do-do-do. Matt Sauer Green. Griffin Kona in green paper. And yet another Tyler Frank for the road. T-Wizzle's Tyler Frank collection grows. Bukowskis. All right. or 34 minutes for the actual break. It's not that bad. The hit recaps. Couple minutes. All right, hit recap for case 3. Tyler Frank orange. Jordan Adams gold wave. Casey Mize sparkles. Bubich blue. Simeon Woods Richardson blue. Ironman Refractor number 1, Ironman Refractor number 2, Cody Clemens Refractor, Jordan Adams Class of 18, the Alec Baum Draft Night Gold. That was cool. Tyler Frank again, Griffin Roberts, Conine, Baker, Cassis, Coar, Ironman, Roeder, Cassis again, Roberts, Grayson Rodriguez Redemption, Joe Gray, Cole Roeder, Tyler Frank. Man, dupes again. No, I'm not taking a break after this case. I'm going right back. Going right into the other one. We had a red, Guzman, Jordan Adams Orange, Sour, Feltman, Rivera Greens. The rest of the color.
I think the last 2 cases have been really good.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah, the draft night is really nice looking. And then paper color real quick. How much is Alabama favored by in the national championship? Here's the color paper. Six. Pretty healthy line.
Yeah.